Welcome back to No Spark Garage. My name is Mike, and today I have my 2000 Suzuki Quadmaster in the shop. This guy right here. Had it for a while, and I did a couple things when I first got it. Had to change out the front differential because it had exploded. Didn't realize when I bought it. So, added a winch on it, and just kind of used it as my workhorse. I've used it on ATV trips, and I've enjoyed the thing. Unfortunately, I took my children out for an ATV ride and hit a big rock, and it came up, smashed the water pump, and unfortunately had to stop, shut it down, and get towed back to the truck. So with all that being said, we're going to jump in, we're going to pull everything apart, and we're going to go from there. So you can see that I removed the water pump from the engine. Two 8mm bolts, one on the top, one on the bottom. Went through, pulled them out, had to wiggle it pretty good to pull it out. So now it's out. You can kind of see here, oh, wrong side. See that crack right on through, right on down. You can see where the rock clipped it right there. So I'm gonna take this cover off, make sure, well, really, I don't even need this whole thing anymore. I do have the other one that I'm going to replace the O-ring on and go from there. But I do want to see if it cracked anything else internally. The engine casing looked okay. I'm going to double check that, take some brake clean, wipe it all down, make sure it's all good, and we'll go from there. I went through, put everything back together. I'm just going to use this old O-ring because the O-ring set that I have, they're a little too thick, a little too girthy. So I'm going to use the old O-ring that was on there. We'll see in time if it was worth it. I did reuse the O-ring that was on here. I did find out that on the original water pump itself, you can see right down in there, it's cracked right along the entire thing. So this thing is not savable, unfortunately. But the new one that came, well, new to me, is good. Everything sounds good. Bearings sound good. So pretty certain that this one will be okay. I was originally going to try, where did I put the other piece? Oh, right here in front of me. I was originally going to try and see if I can find somebody to weld this one to see if I could get it, like, you know, better, but not better, but repaired at least. But finding that the water pump's got that massive crack in it, it's going to the scrap pile. I might save the pump itself, or the propeller itself, impeller, whatever you want to call it. I will say that finding the part for this was a pain in the butt. Because it was only made for a couple years, this housing is not the same as the Quad Runner, but fortunately enough, Arctic Cat has the same style water pump. My father has a 2001 Arctic Cat 500, and it's the exact same motor. It's a Suzuki motor, so they use the same water pump. That's where I ended up buying the used one here. So we're gonna go through, put it back on, and go from there. I got everything back together. The only thing I didn't show was me removing the mud guards on there. It's not hard, a couple bolts, comes right out. The hardest part about this whole thing was going through and sourcing the part. Like I stated before, Suzuki only made this one for a couple of years, but that engine went into a couple different Arctic Cats as well, so those parts do cross-reference. I will try and throw them in the description to show you what the part numbers are. They don't vary by much, but they do vary a little bit. So hopefully get a couple more years out of this thing before I upgrade. Honestly, this 500 has done me wonders. It's been we call it the pig because basically it's the tow vehicle for every ATV trip that we go on. It tows everybody out. And even when I ended up rolling it and breaking the handlebars, I drove it out of where I'd rolled it out of. So with all that being said, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.